My name is Yusuf. I'm one of your co-MCs for today and a member of the Anti-War Committee Chicago. We are an anti-imperialist organization fighting against forever wars. We are gathered here today to condemn our government's attempts to start another forever war in West Asia. Early this morning, Israel and the U.S. conducted coordinated military strikes in Iran's capital city, Tehran, after weeks of the largest military staging in the region that have been seen since 2003. At the beginning of the war on Iraq, Trump announced in the early morning hours that the U.S. will be joining the Zionist occupation in the military campaign, officially declaring war on Iran. Shame! Shame! We condemn this brazen attempt by the U.S. to destabilize the region, and we stand in unconditional solidarity with the people of Iran as the U.S. and Israel launches yet another deadly campaign of imperialist violence and repression against the sovereign nation. Shame! These strikes were not preemptive self-defense, but a blatant act of aggression and display of U.S. military gangsterism. Make no mistake, this escalation could have been avoided. This administration and our political leaders choose to wage another war to the detriment of thousands of millions. Shame! The people of Iran alone have the right to determine their destiny, to control their own economy and resources, to protest, to defend their homes, their families, and to resist U.S. imperialism. The U.S. kills not only with weapons, but with economic sanctions that strangle and starve entire nations. After decades of sanctions, the Trump administration has the nerve to co-opt protests with U.S.-backed rioters to justify escalating its aggression against Iran in the name of humanitarianism. Shame! Shame! We are here today not just symbolically, but because we have the power to demand that our elected officials in Illinois sever material ties with the U.S. war machine. The Illinois State Board of Investment uses workers' pension funds to purchase shares in war profiteers like Palantir, Lockheed Martin, Boeing, Motorola, Northrop Grumman, and more. These companies provide Israel and the U.S. with the missiles used to attack Iran, Palestine, Yemen, and Lebanon. They supply food. Shame! They supply the U.S. military with the fighter jets and gunship helicopters that bomb Venezuela and kidnap President Nicolas Maduro and Celia Flores. They arm killer ICE and CBP agents with tear gas and surveillance technology. In fact, the key figure on that board, Illinois Treasurer Michael Ferris, directly invests Illinois state funds in Israel bonds. Shame! We know that the common person does not gain anything, and the blood-stained spoils of war will be claimed only by the ultra-wealthy, imperialist, capitalist class. What you must do now is unite. Unite with Iran. Unite with all oppressed nations. And unite with the international working class. Whether at home or abroad, we must oppose U.S. imperialism on whatever soil it sinks its claws into. If you have not already, join an organization today, or one of the ones speaking, to add your voice to the resistance. We'll end with this chant. The people united will never be defeated!
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 Alright, I want to welcome up my co-MC Nazik from the U.S. Palestinian Community Network.